Hello YouTube, this is Captain Bart 1 here, just checking in, doing another long-term review. This time, the Mora 840mg, carbon steel blade, rubber handle, pretty ubiquitous. Modifications to the blade, I passed a file over the top just to square up the edge, and put a little vinegar patina on this rascal to knock the shiny part down. The sheath, I still have the stock sheath here. Here's this rascal right here, but I don't use it. I quite some time ago I got quite a deal on 3 Kydex sheaths on eBay. This is one of the 3. Ryan has the other one. I've got the third one. I actually gave it to David and he gave it back to me. And they're all a little bit different. This one is very squared off. I really like it, and I've got it set up as a neck knife, kind of a la Colhane here on YouTube. I believe Dave McIntyre's name. I know his last name is McIntyre. He goes by Picked on Bushcraft forums. The Kydex sheath has got 2 rubber bands on it, or 2 Ranger bands, big, heavy inner tube bands. And under here I've got a ferro rod, a little Innova keychain light, some Tinder Quick and foil, and then I've got, oh goodness, I believe I have a like a oven bag under here that I use for water collection. Kind of a basic setup, not to cover everything, but it makes a good neck knife kit, and that's what I use this for, as a neck knife. Anytime I go out in the woods, or if I even think I'm going out in the woods, that unit rides with me. It goes right around my neck. I carry a pocket knife, but with this around your neck, it just is so convenient and light. It is very light. I don't have a scale. I would say it's probably maybe 4 ounces with the sheath. Like I said, it's just so doggone convenient. I just keep it on there. If I need to choke it up, I can tension it up with the sheath set up here. I just pull on this knot here, and it draws the slack on. I just pull it up like a necktie or a bolo tie, and it does everything I want to. I've had this knife for, oh boy, 2.5 years. This particular knife, 2.5 years. I think I bought it new. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I bought it new and patinaed it, modified it. I have been, I don't want to say unforgiving. That implies that I have abused it. I have not abused it. You know, I haven't tried to baton. Well, I have batoned a little bit with it, I won't lie. But I haven't, you know, tried to pry concrete apart or silly stuff like that. You know, within the scope of what a knife is expected to do, this has done champion service. Not using it as a screwdriver, not trying to cut steel cable. Cutting line, cutting food, cutting plastic, slicing food, slicing other things. A little baton on small firewood, you know, sticks, thumb-sized stuff, shavings, anything like that. I don't have to I don't have to sharpen it constantly. I do strop it regularly to keep that edge. I do have a micro bevel on it, because I'm a big fan of the micro bevel on Scandies. That once I learned that trick, thank you Ryan, it made a big difference. And I would gladly recommend this knife to anybody looking for a sub $20 hard use knife. Not hard use, but you know, something you could use and not be scared with. I would have no problem using that to clean fish. Rinse it off in hot water, wipe it off, maybe drop a couple drops of mineral oil on it to prevent rust, back in the sheath, boom, done. I would have no compunction with that. The Moras, I have 2 more at the house. 2 more here, one in my bug out bag and another one sitting here on the shelf just waiting, just sitting there. In case that, you know, for some unknown reason would break or I would abuse it. That's how nice they are. That's how much I like them. And I've said this before, I'm not your average Mora guy. I like the Moras. It's not a way of life for me. Basically, it's just, you know what? I do have customs here. I've got a Luke Swenson custom bushcrafter. I've got a Laser Strike, SE Laser Strike, an SE3, an Escobar. You know, I have plenty of high dollar knives, but if I'm going out in the woods, this knife is what goes with me. This one right here. This always is on my neck if I go, even if I go out and going to do yard work, I'll usually strap that on my neck. But I hope you enjoyed this. And Moras are kind of like Beckers, which are kind of like Mustangs. You can always customize them. Everyone's customizing these Moras with the sheath, or, you know, people are making leather sheaths for them, stuff to make the ubiquitous leather sheath a little less garish, just different things like that. But I really like this knife. I have no compunction recommending this to anybody looking for a inexpensive, useful knife. Absolutely zero issue. That's, anyone asks, boom, that's my answer. 840. That being said, if you guys would like to see anything, have any questions, shoot me something down there. I'd be happy to hook you up best I can. I'm home for another week. I'm actually staying home an extra week. My father-in-law passed away here on July 4th, and my wife is working on his house to help get it ready to sell. And I'm kind of taking care of things here, letting her do that, so I have some time in between, and I'm wanting to get some videos shot also, so I'm doing that. So until I get to talk to you all again, this is Captain Bart 1, and I'm standing by.